Hello, everyone. Welcome. Well, thanks for coming. I have called in this meeting because I have a proposal for you, well, for us as an institute, which is to integrate ESP into our curriculum. And well, in order to share my ideas with you, I prepared a short presentation, which I divided into 5 different moments or steps. First of all, we are gonna go over what ESP is, which we are all familiar with. Then we're gonna talk about how this, in implementing ESP, how will it be beneficial for us as teachers, and also how it will contribute to our professional development here at the Institute. Then obviously we will have to see how we implement it in our curriculum and in our classes. And finally, I'm going to just summarize very shortly the main ideas, and obviously I will be open to any questions that may arise. So let's start. First of all, what is ESP? Well, we all know that it stands for English for specific purposes. And this is different from the general English classes we are used to deliver here. And it's also really different from the classes we deliver to prepare our students for international examinations. English for specific purposes means that the classes are tailored to a very specific group, or they are tailored to fulfill the needs of someone in a very specific area, usually adults, because they will need English for a specific job, or they will need a certain set of skills that is required. Well, we always strive to make learning as authentic as possible, and we obviously want our students to be able to use English in real life situations. We want them to apply what they learn here in the real world. That they don't have to be just book smart, but they have to be able to apply all this knowledge that they have. And this is actually what we could be doing with ESP, because we do have a lot of students, adult students mainly, who need very specific set, a very specific vocabulary set, for example, or a very specific set of skills to probably negotiate, to help customers at their jobs, to, well, give presentations at their jobs. And this could really be a great opportunity to do so. So why do I think that we should include ESP? Well, exactly for this, to bridge the gap between general professional English. We do have adult students here at the Institute. Some did enroll in our classes because they find learning English to be interesting. They do it as a hobby, which is really great. But some others do not take a lot of joy in learning a language. They do it because they have to. They do it because they were asked to do it at work. And so maybe the general English classes are not really cutting it for them. So we should address these needs. Obviously, we are, in a way, helping them, that they are still learning things, but it could be so much better for them if the classes were tailored to that specific goal that they have. And obviously, if we do this, if we as an institute offer this to our students, we could be pioneers, because nobody else in the city is offering this type of courses. No other institute is offering this. So it could be a really good opportunity for us to start doing it. Well, now that that's covered, what's in it for us, for teachers? I think there are some really good benefits for us individually, like for each teacher, and as a whole, as a group. So first of all, we as teachers would gain a new set of skills. Some of us already do work with ESP, giving private tutoring lessons, but for the ones who don't, maybe you will learn something new from this experience. You will be in contact with new subjects, a new type of jargon maybe that is specific to a work field. Maybe you learn how to plan for different type of classes. So I think this is a really good opportunity to gain new skills. Also, in relation to that, in order to give classes to a particular group of students who are in a very specific field, we need to be kind of experts in these fields. So we may learn something new that does not have to do with teaching, with education. And maybe we end up investigating or meddling into a different topic, a different area that we do find interesting. And we could also do some collaborative work. We work with adults, with professionals, with people who do different jobs than us. And we could learn something from that too. We could collaborate with our students. They can teach us to something new. And also, if we start working with professionals, maybe we have the opportunity to collaborate with a different company or business. And we can, both the institute and the business, maybe it will be a good opportunity for us. And finally, we could play different roles than the ones we are used to perform here at the Institute. Maybe, I know that some of us, apart from being teachers, have different degrees and different work experience. So maybe someone is already kind of an expert on a different area, or you have a family member or a friend who is, I don't know, a health worker who has a different type of job. Maybe you work in the food industry, in the beauty industry. So those of us or those of you who are more in touch with a different area can take onto the role of leaders if a course of that area for specific purposes opens. And we can create a whole new curriculum. You will design it, which is a really good opportunity. You can tailor it whoever you want it to be. And I think that playing different roles is really beneficial for all of us who have been working the same way for years. And not only that, but this could be a really good opportunity for us professionally here at the Institute. These are obviously related to the previous ones. As I already told you, we would be innovating. Nobody has done this in the city. There are not many private institutes who offer classes for adults here. So since we offer classes for adults, we need to innovate some other way. Okay, we can offer them a possibility to have more tailored, more custom classes that align more with their goals. Also, we have new opportunities. We have new students. We can open some new courses. And as I was telling you previously, we could collaborate with different businesses here in the city. I know that there are some firms that are, they are known for offering business trips to their workers. So that could be great if we could, help those workers, those employees, achieve the language level they need in order to go to those trips. And obviously, institutional growth. I mean, we are doing new things, we are innovating, and so more people will be interested in coming here to learn English. Now, obviously, we need to talk about how we are going to implement this. I suggest that the first thing we do is a needs analysis. We can interview the students that we already have, the adult students. So what would they need for their jobs? What type of classes do they prefer? If general English is, useful for them, if they need something a bit more specific. We can also do surveys to the students who have asked to enroll on a course with us, or for new people who come asking for English classes. Then if we are given the green light by our students, we could open a kind of pilot course to see how things go. We can ask for feedback from those students. And when everything is settled and organized, obviously, some of us have already done workshops on ESP, but for those ones who haven't, we will have to train our teachers. Thankfully, there are a lot of workshops available. Most of them are free, or they are not that expensive. And the ones that most of us have participated in are asynchronic, actually. So that's really helpful for teachers. And in some cases, when they aren't asynchronic and you have to actually, connect a certain day at a certain time, we have talked with the owner of the institute, and you will be paid by the hour in case that you need to, take time from when you're at home to join these classes. You will be paid. It will be covered by the institute. Then when all of us are trained into ESP classes, we will have to design the curriculum. And as I was telling you, there will be someone in charge, the one who is, more in touch with the area that we're, focusing on. Then, when all of this is settled, we will have our first semi-official course, our pilot. We can offer them the courses now officially, not as a test, but for them to actually enroll in the course. And when we see that all of our students are, having good results, when we are sure that what we are offering is good, is interesting, is useful for them, we can expand. We can open new courses. We can offer new modalities for all of this. And hopefully we will get more people interested in our work. So to summarize, and I won't steal any more of your time, including ESP in our curriculum will result useful, not only for the learners, but also for the teachers, for us to broaden our skills. And maybe we will discover something new about ourselves. new work opportunities may arise. Maybe someone can, I don't know, someone may want to collaborate with us. Maybe someone says, okay, so I have a group of workers who need to sit for a really important exam, or I need them to speak fluently so they can go on a business trip. And we can collaborate with the businesses and the firms that are here in the city. And obviously, our institute will be, therefore, more successful. We will have more people interested. We can open new courses. So I think this is a really great opportunity for us. Well, thank you for your attention. And now I will be open to any questions that you may have.